Good morning, children. Today we are coming to our next lesson, that is lesson 5, arithmetic progressions. First of all, we should know what is arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progressions means anything arranged in certain order or they follow certain pattern. Examples are the steps of a staircase. If you see between one step to another step, they will be uniform height. And again, when you see a ladder from one step to another step, the steps of ladder are called rungs. The distance between the rungs will be uniform. Otherwise, we cannot climb a ladder properly. Suppose when you see in our daily life, petals of a sunflower, they are arranged in some order. The holes of a honeycomb and the grains on a maize cob, all they are arranged in some order. That is nothing but arithmetic progression. Same way we can arrange even numbers. Suppose you take one number, add some 2. 1 plus 2, 3. Next add again 2. 3 plus 2, 5. They follow certain pattern. These are all examples for arithmetic progression. Now we come to the definition of arithmetic progression. What is an arithmetic progression? An arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each of them is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. Preceding means previous term. For first term we are adding something. Again we are getting second term. For second term we are adding something. We are getting next number. Again for next number we are adding the same number. So we are getting next number. So here first term is 1. The fixed number we have added is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Now when you look at second example, 100, 70, 40, 10. Here first term is 100. And the constant number we are adding is minus 30. 100 minus 30 is 70. 70 minus 30 is 40. 40 minus 30 is 10. So the fixed number is called the common difference of the AP. First term is this. Common difference. How much we are adding, that is called common difference. It is represented by the letter D. Here common difference D is 1. Here common difference D is minus 30. So the fixed number is called the common difference of AP. Common difference can be positive, negative, or it can be 0. We can add a positive number, we can add a negative number, or we can add a 0. So let us denote the first term of an AP by A1, second term by A2, third term by A3, and nth term by AN, and the common difference by D. Then the AP will become A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7 and so on, AN minus 1, and the last term will be AN. AN is called the nth term of the arithmetic progression. Common difference, how do you get? So common difference D is equal to, from second term you subtract first term, you will get common difference. Otherwise from third term if you subtract second term also, you will get common difference. From fourth term if you subtract third term also, you will get common difference. And again from mth term if you subtract n minus 1th term, you will get common difference. So common difference is equal to A2 minus A1 is also equal to A3 minus A2 is equal to A4 minus A3 is equal to, and so on, AN minus 1, which is equal to D. So common difference D is same for the given AP. Now the general form of AP. In general, AP will be of the form A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. Where here first term is A and common difference is D. Here first term is A. For A, if you add common difference D, you are getting second term. For A plus D, again if you add common difference D, you are getting the third term. Again for third term, if you add common difference D, you are getting fourth term. Again for this fourth term, if you add common difference D, you will be getting fifth term. So in AP you have two varieties of AP. If the number of terms you can count in an AP, it is called finite AP. It will have only fixed number of terms. So if the AP has only a finite number of terms, then it is called finite AP. If the number of terms of an AP, if we cannot count, it is called infinite AP. Now we come to exercise 5.1. So now we will come to first question. First question is nothing but, in which of the following situations does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? The taxi fare after each kilometer, where the fare is 15 rupees for the first term for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. Suppose if we are traveling only 1 kilometer, we have to pay 15 rupees. Again, if we are traveling next kilometer, we have to pay 15 plus 8 23. For next kilometers, 23 plus 8 31. For next kilometer, 31 plus 8 39. So here the constant continuously for each kilometer we are adding 8 rupees. So it forms an AP. Next, the amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. So the volume, if you take V, from V you have to remove 1/4V, then it becomes 3/4V. From 3/4V again you have to remove 1/4 of the remaining, this one, 1/4 into 3/4V. And again from the next one, again after getting this subtraction, again 3/4V minus 1/4 of this one. So it is not forming an AP. The cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when it costs rupees 150 for first meter and rises by rupees 50 for each subsequent kilometer. For first meter we will pay only 150 rupees. For the next meter we will pay 150 plus 50, that is 200. For the next meter you will pay 200 plus 50. For the next meter we will pay 250 plus 50, that is 300. So the third one also forms an AP. The amount of money in the account every year when rupees 1000 is deposited at compound interest at 8% per annum. You know, compound interest formula is P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. So as the number of years increase, first time you will write power 1, second you will write power 2, next you will write power 3. So this won't form an AP.